theatre. For those of you new to this, I am here to deliver your annual Why Theatre is Bloody Great pep talk. And that box is full of politicians who've taken a little break from writing their manifestos, so this is an election year special. I hope you brought a pen. Theatre is a magical combination of art and business. I could reel off to you the numbers of jobs we create, the VAT we generate. The sheer scale of it all is astonishing. Each night in the West End, we offer 46,000 people the opportunity to see a show. Yep, 46,000, 8 times a week. So that's 20 million tickets a year, and that's just London. It's triple that when you include theatres across the country. And for every £1 spent on a ticket, another £1.40 is spent in the local economy, which is £2 billion a year of revenue. Thriving theatres are essential to thriving local economies. On the global stage, West End shows are a major draw for international tourists and, of course, their hard-earned cash to pour into London. And the same shows are a great British export. When they play around the world, they are celebrated and enjoyed, a source of immense soft power. But, of course, lots of industries can shout about their economic prowess. But theatre is amazing because we don't just make money, we make magic. Why do all those people want to come and sit in the dark with strangers? Because they want to be transported into another world, a world where they can escape, where they can laugh, grieve, celebrate, and reflect. And theatre is special because it's the place where we get to do that together, in a group, side by side, with other humans. And when we watch theatre and we participate in it, we practice empathy, curiosity, creativity, the skills without which we have no hope of building a better future. So yes, let's train the next generation in science, tech, and maths, but good luck to us all if we forget about their imaginations. So, for all those reasons, we need to keep fighting to make damned sure that theatre is still thriving in 10, 50, 100 years' time. But there are worrying signs in parts of our ecosystem. Arts Council funding is dwindling. Local authority money is being slashed. The costs of making shows have skyrocketed, and arts training is under threat. We ignore these things at our peril, because we have to face them if we want to prepare our industry for a changing world. And that means answering important questions. Who will future theatre audiences be? How can we help the next generation find meaningful, sustainable careers in theatre? What does net zero theatre actually look like? And how can we make our sector and these awards more diverse? And I mean truly diverse, not as a box-ticking exercise, but because it will make theatre stronger and more relevant. I know that as I pass on the presidential baton this June, SALT will continue to drive this long-term, big-picture thinking. So I want to end with a quote from my fellow Cumbrian, Melvyn Bragg. "The arts are not the cherry on the cake. They are the cake." And look at this. What a bloody gorgeous cake it is. So tonight, it promises to be a proper feast. Let's gorge on it. But tomorrow, you all have to go back out there and bake some more cake so that we can share it as widely as possible. Theatre is amazing, and it should be for everyone. Thank you.
Please bear with us as we set the stage for the start of the ceremony.
Can they check my mic without them hearing? More.
Welcome to the Olivier Awards 2024 with Mastercard from the Royal Albert Hall.
In olden days, a glimpse
good's bad today, black's white today, and day's night today. When most guys today that women prize today are still silly gigolos. And in this most refined surrounding, let's give this Ruth a pounding. Till it blows. Anything goes. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, my friends, the London Community Gospel Choir. What have you got? Joe Stilgo. Mr. Gareth Valentine and the BBC Concert Orchestra. Anything goes. Anything goes. Anything goes. Here we go. Here's the show. Carry on. Here we go. Here's the show. Carry on. Rolling goes. Rolling goes. There she goes. Rolling goes. You're bringing on choirs you like. Singing fire like. With a band you like. And a brand you like. If a ward you like. For tragic boards you like. For the best theatre shows. When every night the set that's smart about crashing the after parties and the hilarious. Oh, anything goes. And in this place where all is possible, let's raise the roof with gospel as we propose. Anything goes. Oh, anything It's the Olivier Awards 2024, and like I said, anything goes. Thank you so much. Let's hear it one more time for our friends, the London Community Gospel Choir. Gareth Valentine and the BBC Concert Orchestra, and my friend and collaborator, the phenomenal Mr. Joe Stilgo. Woo! Evening. Why do I always choose to blow a gasket? So, a little more formally from me now. Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the Royal Albert Hall once more for the Olivier Awards 2024 with Mastercard. Is everyone all right? Yes? All right getting here? No dramas? Now, I've got to tell you, I was so unbelievably touched and excited to be asked to present the Olivier Awards last year that this year you can only imagine the zingy endorphins that are going off right now. I'll try and contain it. So thank you to the Society of London Theatre for inviting me back. It really does mean the world to me. Now, when that call came in, my little girl said, "Oh, Mummy, I loved being at the rehearsals last year. You have got to do it again." And because she's the boss, as any parent here will know, that's why I'm doing it again. And it made me think, you know, that's how it all started for me. That's how I got the bug. Sitting in an auditorium when I was her age, watching my mum at the English National Opera. Truly some of the proudest moments of my life. And it made me think about all of us here. You know, the first moment you felt that bug for the industry in all its glory. You know, when it first bit you hard, like, and it's never let you go. So whether you're a director, sound designer, props, magnificent understudies, it gets you, doesn't it? But however the bug hit you, it takes hold and it never leaves your system. You are hooked, lined, and kasunkata. Even on the days you really don't want to be. Once you've been bitten, it's in your bones, isn't it? It really is. And there's nothing you can do about it. And now look around you and see where we've all got to. The Royal Albert Hall for the flippin' Olivier Awards. Ooh, it's magic. I love it. And I just want to say, on a personal note, to some people who think we don't see them, wigs, hair, and makeup. They are the hardest workers in the industry, aren't they? They are. That be facts, my friends. They are the first in the morning, and they are the very last to leave at night. I mean, I don't know how I could have played umpteen witches in any show without them. I really don't know. Guys, we see you, we thank you, and I personally, I'll probably get told off, hope for change. But listen, you've probably heard enough from me last year, so we've got so much good stuff coming up, so we're just going to get on with the show. Although, I've just seen somebody makes me feel a bit giddy. Hello! I mean, good evening, Mr. Andrew Scott. Hi. Hi. Oh, God, I got a kiss. I mean, it would have tipped it over the edge if you'd had your little, you know. Nice to see you, sir. Right, we're going to get on with the show. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Don't think I can't see you. Still out there in the dark. Miss Nicole Scherzinger, good evening. My gosh, could you not come over to this country wearing a simple, beautiful, sexy black slip, sounding fabulous, looking fabulous, and taking over the show? If you could not. So wonderful to have you here. Mwah. Love you to bits. Right, we're going to get on. No, hold on. Daniel Mays. Good evening. Hi. Just a little side. No one's listening because I'm whispering. We are going to behave better than we did at the last awards ceremony. Note to selves. All right? Now, we also have an embarrassment of riches. The companies of Sunset Boulevard, Operation Mincemeat, Next to Normal. Let me hear you! The Little Big Things, Guys and Dolls, A Strange Loop, and Hadestown. Right, that is definitely it, or I will never get off this stage. Although, you know when you're doing a show and you find out who else is doing it, and God, you breathe a huge sigh of relief because you know that with them, you are in the safest possible hands and the caliber of the show will be top-notch. Well, I am so happy and thrilled to be reunited with two such people. The legendary Anthony Van Last directing the evening, and our maestro, Mr. Gareth Valentine. Gareth? Gareth? Gareth!
Yes, dear.
Oh my gosh! Finally, I was just saying how pleased I am to be doing the show with you.
Well, the feeling's mutual, but don't forget, Hannah, you and I go back a long time. We've been kicking around together for
Yeah, we have.
ages. Yeah.
Yeah.
It must be at least...
Yes, all right, yes, yes. Thank you. Get back to work. Right. Just like back in the day when I was doing 8,000 shows a week, I've reached the point when I'm getting very bored of my own noise. So, this is the Olivier Awards 2024. Let's do this! Now, the great honor of being tonight's first award goes to the Cunard Best Revival. And to present it, we've pulled out all the stops and then some. They are the stars of the big screen, the small screen, and two of the finest stages in the world. The National Theatre, where he can currently be seen as NHS founder Nye Bevan in Nye, and the Old Vic, where she will be starring in a new play, The Constituent. Please welcome the stupendous Michael Sheen and Anna Maxwell Martin.
Hello. It's a pleasure to be here. Anna should have gone to the toilet before we came out.
I was struggling back there.
But, nevertheless,
I was.
I will stretch this out as long as I possibly can so that we can watch Anna Maxwell Martin fill the Royal Albert Hall. And the nominees are...
Cunard Best Revival. The Effect at the National Theatre, Littleton. Macbeth at the Donmar Warehouse. Shirley Valentine at the Duke of York's Theatre. Vanya at the Duke of York's Theatre.
And the Olivier Award goes to Vanya.
Thank you so much. This is such an honor. I'm speaking on behalf of my co-creators who are here, Andrew Scott, Simon Stevens, and Rosanna Vise. We'd like to thank the entire Vanya family, our producers, Wessex Grove, and audiences who came out to share in a piece all about connection. We'd like to dedicate this award to Anton Chekhov for his beautiful and humane play. Thank you very much.
And we're off. Our next presenters are here to celebrate our Best Actor and Best Actress in a supporting role. To present them, a towering talent, soon to be seen in Waiting for Godot, and an actress returning to the scene of her greatest triumph, right here on this glorious stage, where last year she picked up a Supporting Actress Olivier Award herself for her performance in A Streetcar Named Desire. Please welcome the simply sensational Lucien Msmati and Anjana Basan.
Good evening.
Hello, happy, shiny, beautiful people. I think it's a long evening, a lot of categories to get through, and I already see some very nervous-looking nominees, so shall we get straight to it?
Let's do it.
For Best Actor in a Supporting Role, the nominees are...
Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Will Close for Dear England at the National Theatre, Olivier and Prince Edward Theatre. Paul Hilton for An Enemy of the People at the Duke of York's Theatre. Giles Terrera for Clives at the Donmar Warehouse. Luke Thompson for A Little Life at the Harold Pinter Theatre and Savoy Theatre. Zubin Vala for A Little Life at the Harold Pinter Theatre and Savoy Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to... Will Close for Dear England.
Thank you. In the words of Harry, this is really nice. Thank you so much. What an incredible privilege to be part of this show. It was just such a joy. Thank you to Rupert and James for having me. Bryony and casting at the National. Changed my life, Bryony. My agent Alice, this is mental. All the cast, Joe Fiennes for being a hero, Harry Kane for being a hero. My wife Zoe and our little boys, because it'll be pretty pointless without them. And finally, my mum, who passed away during COVID, but she's the only reason I got into all of this. So she kept the dream alive. And here's to all the single mums in council housing. You make the world go round. Cheers.
And now, Best Actress in a Supporting Role. The nominees are...
Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Lorraine Ashbourne for Till the Stars Come Down at the National Theatre, Dorfman. Priyanka Berthard for An Enemy of the People at the Duke of York's Theatre. Hayden Gwynn for When Winston Went to War with the Wireless at the Donmar Warehouse. Gina McKee for Dear England at the National Theatre, Olivier. Tanya Reynolds for A Mirror at the Almeida Theatre and Trafalgar Theatre.
And the award goes to Hayden Gwynn.
I really don't know what Mum would have said if she was here, but it was a career-long dream of hers to win an Olivier, so she would have been thrilled. She loved the stage above all other kinds of acting. She said if you came away from a show having made one good friend, it was worth doing, and she often made many. You are the love that you imbue in your work and in other people, and that's what remains. We'll love you forever, Mum, and we are so, so proud.
A performance now from a new musical that sold out in the West End, and rightly so, because it was just exceptional. It tells the true story of Henry Fraser, played by both Johnny Amies and Ed Larkin, who, as a young man, was paralyzed in a diving accident, but fought back against adversity and has gone on to lead a quite incredible life. Here, with a medley of The World is Waiting for You and the title song. Please welcome the cast of The Little Big Things.
Hi, Henry.
Hi, Katie.
I've never known myself lost for words to say. Frozen, speechless, staring at an empty page. I'll start with hello, tell you jokes to pull you through. I'll make you laugh like only friends can do. Oh, whispered through the window, written on the stars, framed beside the bedside, printed on our hearts. We'll be with you always, everywhere you go. We will be waiting. We will be waiting. Anytime or anywhere.
The head of Saracens called me today.
When lights won't break through.
He saved a space for you at every gate.
When you're afraid or lost inside.
When you're better, I'll help you get back to school. I'm your big brother after all.
The world is waiting for you.
It's waiting for you.
The world is waiting for you. The world is waiting.
In times of darkness, we will never disappear. When hope is lost, no, you'll always find us here. Little by little, you'll make your way home. We will be waiting. We will be waiting.
If you're scared or wrong,
I wasn't gonna write this card, but Mum bribed me. What a waste when she can send a text for free.
if you're lost, you
But there's no one to annoy here on my own. So come on, Henry, just come on.
Okay, rugby boy, physio's gonna be hard. This will be the training session of your life.
If this is what you want, Henry, we're right behind you.
No pressure, no diamonds.
I'm getting out of this hospital. Are you with me or not?
Woohoo! Another doubleheader now in the shape of the Blue Eye Theatre Technology Award for Best Set Design and the award for Costume Design, which is sponsored by Mithridate. They're a fashion house, apparently. I know, who knew? Well, everyone does now. To present them, a man who has never been nominated for an Olivier, but who has, however, been nominated for and won a ludicrous amount of awards as a stylist and editor, most recently of British Vogue, don't you know? He is the immaculately stylish Mr. Edward Enninful.
Thank you. As an editor, I've always been obsessed with creating settings and scenes for the wardrobes we're promoting and the models we're capturing. Costumes have the power to make or break a character, shape a scene, and transport audiences into a whole new world. Similarly, with set design, the backdrop to a director's vision and storytelling is as important as the characters on the stage. It is an immense privilege to be here to be spotlighting the honorees. Best of luck to all the nominees. And here we go. The nominees for Best Set Design are
Blue Eye Theatre Technology Award for Best Set Design. Miriam Buter for set design and 59 Productions for video design for Stranger Things, The First Shadow at the Phoenix Theatre. Bunny Christie for set design for Guys and Dolls at the Bridge Theatre. Ez Devlin for set design and Ash J. Woodward for video design for Dear England at the National Theatre, Olivier and Prince Edward Theatre. Sutra Gilmore for set design and Nathan Umsey and Joe Ransom for video design for Sunset Boulevard at the Savoy Theatre.
And the Olivier Award goes to Miriam Buter and 59 Productions for Stranger Things, The First Shadow.
Thank you so much. This means so much to us. I'd like to thank our wonderful directors, Stephen Daudry and Justin Martin. You really are the heart of the show. Thank you to everybody in the creative team for being so utterly brilliant at what you do. Jamie, Chris, your illusions are mind-blowing. So much part of the design. Thank you to 59. Kate, the coolest writer I've ever worked with. And thank you to our producers, Sonia Friedman, for her constant support, Netflix for all their support and commitment, and I had the best production team a designer can have. Thank you to Gary, B-Stone, Mary, Queen of Props, Joanna, Souvenir Scenery, and the engineers at SDS, the crew at the Phoenix. This is for all of us. Thank you.
Just a couple of very quick words. I need to thank, as well as Miriam mentioned, Jamie and Chris, the illusions designers, who are absolutely fundamental to this whole process. Huge credit as well to 59's designers, Matt, Jason, Nicole, the technical team, Ben, Liam, and Richard. Incomparable team of animators in particular. We're talking about Ed, Yarrick, Lawrence, Emily, and also to our producer, Taya, and Leo, our project leader. Thanks to Mark Price at AHA. And Blue Eye supplied all the hardware, and Mogsy, who made it work. Most of all, I'd like to acknowledge the family, friends, and carers who enable crazy projects like this and whose support is essential to our entire industry. Thank you.
And now the award for Best Costume Design. And the nominees are
Mithridate Award for Best Costume Design. Bunny Christie and Deborah Andrews for Guys and Dolls at the Bridge Theatre. Ryan Dawson Late for La Cage aux Folles at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. Hugh Durrant for Peter Pan at the London Palladium. Marg Horwell for the picture of Dorian Gray at the Theatre Royal Haymarket.
And the Olivier Award goes to Marg Horwell for the picture of Dorian Gray.
I love this. I'd like to thank all of our producers for Dorian Gray, especially Michael Castle and Adam Kenwright. I have costume teams everywhere. The London team at the moment, but working on the show that's running is, I want to thank Jen and Hayley and Vicky and Nick. My team in Melbourne, my costume associate, Jude Loxley and Matilda Woodruff, Sydney Theatre Company, and my costume supervisor, Sam Perkins, and head of wigs, Loren Prietti. It's not lost on me how fortunate I am to work with you. I'd like to thank the creative team of the show. I think we'll all know each other when we're very old. I'd like to thank Erin G. Norval. It makes your job incredibly easy when every single character is played by Sarah Snook. It's been a joy making this show with you. To writer and director and my friend Kip Williams. Thank you for your trust, for your ambition, and for your brain. I have an incredible support network at home. Thank you to everyone who supported the show, who supports me personally, but also to Keira Lyons. You're the very best.
The spotlight falls now on Best Actor and Best Actress. And to make the presentation, we have a Tony Award-winning actor and star of the morning show, currently appearing in Harry Clark at the Ambassadors Theatre, and with him, an actress who will soon be returning to her Olivier Award-winning role in People, Places and Things at the Trafalgar Theatre. Good Lord, that is an awful lot of talent coming out of one entrance. Shush. Theatre people, absolute filth, I do apologise. Please welcome the sublime Billy Crudup and Denise Gough.
Slightly regretting these shoes. It's so great to be here tonight to celebrate everyone, but to also announce the Best Actor and Best Actress. All of the nominees have done such extraordinary work, and it's such a privilege for both of us to celebrate each and every one of them.
And to do it in this glorious space, for me, is a rare privilege, along with performing here in London. So, without further ado, the nominees are...
Best Actress. Laura Donnelly for The Hills of California at the Harold Pinter Theatre. Sophie Okonedo for Medea at Soho Place. Sarah Jessica Parker for Plaza Suite at the Savoy Theatre. Sheridan Smith for Shirley Valentine at the Duke of York's Theatre. Sarah Snook for The Picture of Dorian Gray at the Theatre Royal Haymarket.
And the Olivier Award goes to Sarah Snook for Dorian Gray.
here. Wow, amazing to enter up to here with the music. Wow, how do you deal with it? Thanks for everyone who voted. It's an incredible honor to be on the stage in the West End, and this is not something that I thought would come along with that. It's billed as a one-woman show, but it's not. It's the crew are on stage with me all the time, every night, and they are a vital and constant support and inspirational. So thank you to the crew for being there in this show with me. Thank you to Michael Castle Group and to Kindred Partners for bringing it over here, and for the support for everybody in the production who originated the show as well, for Erin Jean Norval and for Nikki Shields to have started this and set the foundations for me to be able to set off from that. And with that is a huge, immeasurable thank you to Kip Williams and your very big brain and your specificity and precision and your inspiration. And I thank my lucky stars I get to play inside that mad world you've created every night. And also to Oscar Wilde and his awesome words. That is just so yummy. All right, well, thank you very much. Thank you.
And now the nominees for the Best Actor.
Best Actor. Joseph Fiennes for Dear England at the National Theatre, Olivier and Prince Edward Theatre. Mark Gatiss for The Motive in the Queue at the National Theatre, Littleton and Noel Coward Theatre. James Norton for A Little Life at the Harold Pinter Theatre and Savoy Theatre. Andrew Scott for Vanya at the Duke of York's Theatre. David Tennant for Macbeth at the Donmar Warehouse.
And the Olivier goes to Mark Gatiss for The Motive and the
Oh, Christ. It's Gatiss, by the way. I've been saying that for 57 years, so it's... Oh, my God. My God. Well, this is the part of a lifetime. That's all I can say. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Jack Thorne for his amazing play, Sam Mendes for his fantastic direction, Johnny Flynn for being the best friend a man could ever have. Thank God he wasn't like Richard Burton. Tuppence Middleton and the entire cast and crew. David Marsland, who's over there, who I adore. Rufus, everyone at the National, and Caro and Neil Street Productions, who've made this really just the most incredible thing, and particularly to my husband for putting up with my haircut for the last 2 years. I'm really absolutely overwhelmed. So, and also in the play, Gielgud talks about the Tonys and the difficulty of getting awards, and he says, the whole matter of judging anything vulgar. I'm very, very thrilled to be in such wonderfully vulgar company tonight.
I mean, I'm here for it being completely vulgar. To a performance now that will transport us back to New York in the 1940s. It's a reimagining of a classic show for a modern space, which has garnered no fewer than 9 nominations, and amongst its many rave reviews has been described as an incredible, immersive experience. So let's immerse ourselves right now with Take Back Your Mink. Please welcome Olivier nominee Marisha Wallace and the cast of Guys and Dolls!
Hey,
was late 48, I recall. Then last night in his apartment, he tried to remove them all. And I said, as I ran down the hall, come on! Take back your makeup, take back your words. What made you think that I was one of those girls? I'm screaming, take back the gown, take back the hat. I may be down, but I'm not flat at all that. I thought that each expensive gift you'd arrange was a token of your esteem. But when I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a horrible dream. Take back your makeup, those old worn out belts, and go join in the sleeves for somebody else. Come on! Come on, that's it. Come on.
Guys, are you not going to tidy up your mess? I mean, I'm so sorry. Gaz! Gaz! Is our head of crew. Gaz! Elegant. Everyone say hello to Gaz. Hello, mate. I'm so sorry. Theatricals have made a bloody mess.
Yeah, nightmare.
I would help you, but
That's all right. I'll sort it out. Don't worry.
thank you. Thank you very much. We now come to the awards for Outstanding Achievement in Opera and the Tate Award for Best New Opera Production. And to make the presentations, a world-renowned Olivier Award-winning opera star who, in her astonishing career, has sung with Carreras, Domingo, and Pavarotti. Now, weren't they the lucky ones? Next month, She returns to the Royal Opera House, but tonight she is here with us. Please welcome, and my inner 8-year-old self can't quite believe I'm saying this, welcome the mesmerizing Rosalind Plowright.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's wonderful to be here tonight to present the award for the Outstanding Achievement in Opera. And the nominees are...
Outstanding Achievement in Opera. Antonio Pappano for his role as music director of the Royal Opera House. Belarus Free Theatre Company for King Stark's Wild Hunt at the Barbican Theatre. Marina Abramovich for her concept and design of Seven Deaths of Maria Callas at the London Coliseum.
And the Olivier goes to Antonio Pappano.
Now, I'm not Tony. As befit the busiest man in music, Tony is conducting a concert tonight down the road at the Barbican, dedicated to springtime romance. What could be more appropriate? And he has these words for you all. Over the last 22 years, the Royal Opera has become my family, my home, and my heart. And the richness and depth of my relationships with the orchestra, chorus, artists, creative teams, and of course our incredible audiences are hugely important to me. I've given everything to the art form, and it has given everything back. Thank you for this wonderful surprise. Thank you for all your commitment to theatre. Thank you.
Me again. Mounting an opera requires huge resources, probably more than any other in the performing arts. And I'm absolutely delighted to present the award for the Best New Opera Production. The nominees are...
Tate Award for Best New Opera Production. Blue by the English National Opera at the London Coliseum. Innocence by the Royal Opera at the Royal Opera House. Picture a Day Like This by the Royal Opera at the Royal Opera House, Lindbury Theatre. The Rheingold by the English National Opera at the London Coliseum.
And the award goes to Innocence.
Thank you. At these awards, I often feel that opera is like the eccentric relative along for the night. But it makes this award even more meaningful. Firstly, because opera has had a bit of a kicking in the last 2 years. And secondly, because it acknowledges the huge, amazing strengths of this piece. I want to say, first of all, a huge, huge thank you to Kaya Sarajevo, the composer, who sadly died this time last year, who can't be here, but we do have someone to speak on her behalf.
Thanks, Ollie. Many congratulations. Kaya died last summer, 2 months after experiencing Innocence at the Royal Opera. It's a work that moved, shocked, and changed us. And that's what art's for, right? So, let's keep funding it, and let's keep supporting our artists and composers so the Royal Opera House, the English National Opera, and all our wonderful companies around the world can continue to change, move, and do the things that we love best. Thank you.
I'd also like to thank the amazing librettist Sophia Oksanen, the amazing director Simon Stone, our amazing conductor Susanna Malky, along with our fabulous cast, and everyone at the Royal Opera House, and particularly the Opera Company, who make making opera such a joy every day. Thank you very much.
Now, following its sellout run at the Old Vic, Groundhog Day is currently wowing audiences in Australia. Now, sadly, they cannot be with us tonight. They're in Australia. But here's a little taste of this joyous production. Winner of the 2016 Olivier Award for Best New Musical, Roll VT.
It's Groundhog Day again.
It's the Unusual Rigging Award for Outstanding Achievement in Affiliate Theatre now. For those of you thinking, what is that? Which includes me, by the way. This award is given to smaller but mighty London powerhouse theatres doing groundbreaking work outside the West End. So I do feel like we've all learnt something there. To tell us who has won, the director and writer of one of this year's most powerful and innovative plays for black boys who have considered suicide when the hue gets too heavy. Please welcome the mega talent that is Ryan Calais Cameron.
Good evening. Wow, this is surreal. Yeah, I love those small, mighty... I love you too. I love the small, mighty theatres, man. So without further ado, let's get to it. And the nominees are...
Unusual Rigging Award for Outstanding Achievement in Affiliate Theatre. Blue Mist at the Jerwood Theatre upstairs at the Royal Court Theatre. A Playlist for the Revolution at the Bush Theatre. Sleepover at the Bush Theatre. The Swell at the Orange Tree Theatre. The Time Machine, a comedy at the Park Theatre.
Nice. And the Olivier Award goes to... Sleepover!
Bobo Aison Waniyi. This is the result of our sleepless nights, Jade. Thanks to the Olivier jury, you have great taste. But seriously, congrats to the incredible nominees. It's hard out here in the freelancer streets when our government is trying to erase the arts. So keep writing. Huge thanks and love to my ancestors, my mum, my siblings, my friends, peers. Thank you to my amazing team of PAs for keeping me alive and well. Thank you to my agent, Ikenna and Jess at Independent. Director of Sleepover, Jade Lewis, you are a phenomenal collaborator. Thank you to Niall, her son, for letting us borrow his incredible mum. To the extraordinary Sleepover creative team and cast, Alia, Amber, Shade, Bookie, who couldn't be here tonight because tickets are too blood clot expensive. Big up. Big up Bush Theatre, the powerhouse for new writing, the creative home for new writers and lost writers. Thank you, Lynette, Dan, Dee, the amazing team at Bush Theatre. Thanks to all the audiences that came out to support Sleepover. Protect black girls, protect black women, protect black actors, protect black joy. Donate blood when you can because it's bloody important. Trans rights are human rights. That's all, folks.
Now we turn our attention to the Industry Recognition Awards, celebrating our unsung heroes, quietly keeping this industry running while we're all flouncing around in the spotlight. Please show your appreciation for this year's wonderful winners who have already received their awards. And let's see you over there, guys. Please stand up. Don't be all British on us. Come on. Sylvia Addison, music fixer extraordinaire. Vereen Irving, box office legend. Robert Israel and Richard Walton, insurance gurus. And Susan Whittington, who through her charity introduces young people to the magic of theatre. We couldn't do any of this without you guys. Thank you so very much. Our next performance is a spellbinding musical of gods and mortals that invites you on a hell-raising journey to the underworld and back. A retelling of the Greek myths of Orpheus and Eurydice, Hades and Persephone. It took Broadway by storm and is now playing to packed houses in London. With, wait for me, please welcome the cast of Hadestown!
What is it?
Well, the good news is, he said that you can go.
He did? He did?
He did. There's bad news, though.
What is it?
You can walk, but it won't be like you planned.
What do you mean?
Why not? Well, you won't be hand in hand. You won't be arm in arm, side by side, and all of that. He said you have to walk in front and she has to walk in back.
Why?
And if you turn around to make sure she's coming too, then she goes back to Hadestown and ain't nothing you can do. All right, time to go.
Excuse me, Hermes.
Yes.
It's not a trick.
No. It's a test. The meanest dog you'll ever meet. He ain't the hound dog in the street. He bears some teeth and tears some skin, but brother, that's the worst of him. Now the dog you really got to dread is the one that howls inside your head. It's him whose howling drives men mad and the mind to its undoing.
Wait for me, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming with you. Wait for me, I'm coming too. I'm coming. Show the way so we can see. Show the way the world could be. If you can do it, so can she. If she can do it, so can we. Show the way the world could be. Show the way so we believe. We will follow where you lead. We will follow if you show the way.
Think they'll make it?
Show the way.
Hades, you let them go.
Show the way.
I let them try.
And how about you and I?
Show the way.
Are we gonna try that?
Show the way.
It's time for spring. We'll try again next fall.
Wait for me.
I will.
Wait for me, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming with you. Wait for me, I'm coming too. I'm coming too. Who are you?
Who do you think you are?
Who are you? Who are you to lead her?
Who are you to lead
together. I don't think I've ever sat up like a meerkat so hard. Please give it up again for the always magnificent Melanie LeBarry and the cast of Hadestown. That is how you do it, my friends. Now, the next award is for Best New Play. And to present it, two of our most formidable forces in the industry and two of my favorite performances ever. His from Succession and hers from The Green Mile. They can currently be seen together in Eugene O'Neill's Long Day's Journey into Night, and I am 100% going to see that. I can't quite believe they're here. Please welcome Brian Cox and Patricia Clarkson.
Thank you. We're both very honored to be here, but it's a particularly fine thing because I don't think the British theatre has ever been better than it is at the moment. And I think we should give ourselves a round of applause for that because I think it's very healthy.
I'm so deeply thrilled to be here. Hot damn.
Is that it? Hot damn?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Yeehaw, hot damn.
And the nominees.
Oh, yes, the nominees.
James Tyrone. The nominees for Best New Play are...
The Londoner Award for Best New Play. Dear England at the National Theatre, Olivier and Prince Edward Theatre. The Hills of California at the Harold Pinter Theatre. The Motive and the Cue at the National Theatre, Littleton and Noel Coward Theatre. Till the Stars Come Down at the National Theatre, Dorfman.
And the Olivier Award goes to...
Wait for it. Dear England.
Thank you so much. I literally can't kick a ball. I don't know why I'm here. I just wanted to acknowledge the other writers in the room, Jack, Jez, and Beth. Go on, Nottingham. Two writers from Nottingham. Amazing. I'm constantly honoured to be in your orbit, and I learn from you all and enjoy your work every day. And I know we always say this, but there is no such thing as a best play. Although now I've won it, I kind of think, I'm obviously joking. I was so intimidated by approaching this subject matter and occasionally overwhelmed about how we might put the England football team and the World Cup on stage, and I literally couldn't have done it without the team that I just brought a half-formed play into the rehearsal room, and our choreographers, lighting designers, sound designers, and most of all, Rupert Gould, our director, just made me feel like we could build this show. So I'm so grateful to them, and I'm so grateful to the National Theatre, who I don't think there's any other theatre literally on earth who would have allowed me to wait to see if we won against France before we decided if we were going to put the play on. So Rufus, Kate, Cash, Rachel, everyone else, thank you so much for waiting and supporting it. And thank you to my agent, Lily, in particular, who's tolerated me a long time. And finally, I just wanted to sort of say, no, not finally, sorry, green light, cast, Jesus Christ. Really, the company of actors who built this show, including some of the lads coming out of drama school, lads, they were like amazing. They were so great, so thank you to the company of actors. And finally, I just wanted to say that I really like a lot of you, I know I wouldn't have come to theatre had I not just been so lucky. I went to a comprehensive school in Nottingham in the Red Wall, where the access to culture was so limited. And I was just so lucky that I had the best drama teachers who just decided that, that working class kids should do plays. And I'm so grateful to them. So let's keep doing that. Thank you very much.
To present the award for Best Director, a comedian, actor, singer, writer, presenter, knight of the realm, and quite frankly, the backbone of comic relief, who was there from the very beginning. Let's thank him. Please welcome Sir Lenny Henry.
How lovely. Hannah Waddingham, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor to be here at the Olivier Awards. How the judges chose a winner in this category is beyond me. The nominees are all unbelievably talented, creative, and innovative at the very top of their game. Let's take a look.
Sir Peter Hall Award for Best Director. Stephen Daldry and Justin Martin for Stranger Things, The First Shadow at the Phoenix Theatre. Rupert Gould for Dear England at the National Theatre, Olivier and Prince Edward Theatre. Jamie Lloyd for Sunset Boulevard at the Savoy Theatre. Sam Mendes for The Motive and the Queue at the National Theatre, Littleton and Noel Coward Theatre.
So the Olivier Award for Best Director. Okay, ready for this? I said, are you ready for this? The Olivier Award goes to Jamie Lloyd for Sunset Boulevard.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for this. I just want to share this with the entire Sunset Boulevard company. Absolutely everyone involved, on stage, backstage, in the orchestra. So many are here tonight. I can't thank them enough for that. Literally a truly life-changing experience. For their creativity, their compassion, and their love. You are the most amazing collaborators. And to my dear friend, Nicole Scherzinger. Scherzi, thank you for giving us a performance for the ages. Nicole, Grace, Tom, David, and all of our brilliant creative team sat here, all my friends, thank you, and I can't wait to see you all take Broadway by storm later this year. Thank you so much, I love you. Thank you, everybody.
Now, it does take some pretty big, you-know-what's-its, to reinvent an iconic show, even more so if that show was originally created by Trevor Nunn and written by Andrew Lloyd Webber. But that is exactly what Jamie Lloyd has done with this classic tale of Hollywood's darker side. Based on the 1950 movie by Billy Wilder, the show turns its spotlight onto a movie star haunted by the memories of her glory days as she yearns to make a great return to Hollywood. It has no fewer than 11 nominations tonight and has been called a tour de force, dazzling and truly awesome stuff. With the title number from Sunset Boulevard, one of the breakout performances of the year, and he is off to Broadway with the show soon, people. With Shana McPherson and nominees from the show, please welcome the outstanding Olivier nominee, Tom Francis!
I came out here to make my name. Wanted my pool, my dose of fame. Wanted my parking space at Warner's. But after a year, a one-room hell, a Murphy bed, a rancid smell, wallpaper peeling at the corners. Sunset Boulevard, twisting Boulevard, secretive and rich, a little scary. Sunset Boulevard, tempting Boulevard, waiting there to swallow the unwary. Dreams are not enough to win a war. Out here they're always keeping score. Beneath the tan, the battle rages. Smile, a rented smile, fill someone's glass. Kiss someone's wife, kiss someone's ass. We do whatever pays the wages. Sunset Boulevard, headline Boulevard. Getting there is only the beginning. Sunset Boulevard, Jackpot Boulevard. Once you won, you have to go on winning. You think I've sold out? Dead right, I've sold out. I just keep waiting for the right offer. Comfortable quarters, regular rations, 24-hour, 5-star room service. And if I'm honest, I like the lady. I can't help being touched by her folly. I'm treading water, taking her money, watching her sunset. Well, I'm a writer. LA has changed a lot over the years since those brave gold rush pioneers came in those creaky covered wagons. Far as they could go, end of the line, their dreams were yours, their dreams were mine, but in those dreams were hidden dragons. Sunset Boulevard, frenzied Boulevard, spunked with every kind of false emotion. Sunset Boulevard, brutal Boulevard, just like you will wind up in the ocean. She was sinking fast, I threw a rope. Now I have suits and she has hope. It seemed an elegant solution. One day this must end, it isn't real. Still I'll enjoy a hearty meal before tomorrow's execution. Sunset Boulevard, ruthless Boulevard, destination for the stony-hearted. Sunset Boulevard, lethal Boulevard, everyone's forgotten how they started. Here on Sunset Boulevard.
Is it wrong to throw one's knickers at him? Just saying, you were thinking it. Right, it's the interval now, people. I'm off to chill my beans in my dressing room, while the rest of you have 20 minutes to walk around in the bar not knowing anyone's names. Just call everyone darling. And as my 9-year-old daughter would say, slay!
There will now be a 20-minute interval. Please take your seats. The ceremony will restart in 3 minutes. Please take your seats. The ceremony will restart in 2 minutes. Please take your seats. The ceremony will restart in 2 minutes. Please take your seats. The ceremony will restart in 1 minute. Please remain in your seats. The ceremony will recommence shortly. Please remain in your seats. The ceremony will recommence shortly. to the Olivier Awards 2024 with Mastercard and your host, Hannah Waddingham.
Is it too subtle? Welcome back, darlings. Now, did anyone know anybody's name in the bar? I mean, I'm sure they didn't know your names either. And that is show business. Right, time to be grown up. Oh, thanks. Richard, am I going on? Thank you. Pretend that didn't happen. Our next performance is from A Strange Loop, a show about a young gay black writer writing a musical about a young gay black writer writing a musical about a young black writer. Ah, fuck it, I knew I'd get it wrong. Ah! Don't clap! Honestly. Oh my God, it's like when you go and have a pee and then you've broken the seal. It's going to happen all over the place now. And I haven't had a drink. It's very boring. Ready, Rich? Our next performance is from A Strange Loop, a show about a young gay black writer writing a musical about a young gay black writer writing a musical about a young gay black writer. Still with me? I'm not. It hails from the remarkable mind of Michael R. Jackson and was a huge success on Broadway, where it won the Tony Award for Best New Musical. Oh, yes! The critics raved about it, and I'm pretty sure you will too. With Memory Song, he's flown all the way from the States just to be here with us tonight. Please welcome Michael R. Jackson.
High school gym, sneaking a cupcake. These are my memories, these are my memories. Shooting hoops off the rim, slow on the uptake. These are my memories, these are my memories. After gym, the locker room, my eyes photographing. Naked me, measures in at 4.5 inches. These are my memories, these are my memories of one lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. One lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. Guilt and shame, Jesus' name, church every Sunday. These are my memories, these are my memories. Eat his body, drink his blood, communion buffet. These are my memories, sweet sour memories. After church we're driving home to Radio Crackle. Jazz music or Motown blues and skin is a shackle. For one lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. One lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. These are my memories, sweet sour memories. This is my history, this is my mystery. Mama's napping on the couch and Dad cuts the grass while I watch TV all day long, young and the restless. Like one lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. One lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. Dad is drunk and on the couch while Mom eats a pork chop. Daily bread mill, daily treadmill, won't ever stop. One lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. One lone black gay boy I knew who chose to turn his back on the Lord. I am lying on the couch, I dream that I'm flying, flapping both my wings so hard to keep me from dying, with the crown of God-forsaken thorns on my head. Like all those black gay boys I knew who chose to go on back to the Lord. All those black gay boys I knew who chose to go on back to the Lord. All those black gay boys I knew who chose to go on back to the Lord.
mesmerizing. Now, I know you are all having a lovely time, and you've probably had a lovely time in the bar, but we cannot afford to get too waffly if you get up here, all right? We're on a tight schedule for the television. So, if you are lucky enough to win an award, please do not give us a monologue. I'm just saying it preemptively. No one's in trouble yet. Now, to present the Noel Coward Award for Best Entertainment or Comedy Play, we have an absolute brace of brilliance. As Prince Charles, he was the jewel in the crown and will soon be starring in A View from the Bridge at the Theatre Royal Haymarket. And she traversed time and space as Doctor Who's companion and is soon to be seen traversing the stage in Jamie Lloyd's brilliant new production of Romeo and Juliet. Please welcome the phenomenal Freema Agyeman and Dominic West.
It's so exciting to be here tonight celebrating such incredible, rich diversity of talent.
It sure is. The nominees are as follows.
Noel Coward Award for Best New Entertainment or Comedy Play. Accidental Death of an Anarchist at the Lyric Hammersmith and Theatre Royal Haymarket. Stephen Sondheim's Old Friends at the Gielgud Theatre. Stranger Things, The First Shadow at the Phoenix Theatre. Vardy v Rooney, The Wagatha Christie Trial at the Ambassadors Theatre.
And the Olivier Award goes to...
I'm going to mess this up as well. Stranger Things!
Before we start, can I just say how great it is to celebrate Hayden Gwynn tonight? And I thought Orlando and Harrison gave the most wonderful speech, and Hayden, we remember you so well, and it's great to be celebrated tonight. Meanwhile, back to our thanks. We would like to thank Netflix, of course, the great Sonia Friedman and her brilliant company for allowing this to happen. Yes, indeed. And we really do appreciate that. And Justin?
We want to thank our amazing cast. We asked Jess Renee and her team to put together the future of theatre in this country, and she put together the most amazing cast. We have an amazing crew who keep that show going. It's so crew heavy, and they're absolutely amazing, from company management to stage management to everybody. They're amazing.
Creative team, second to none. Gary Birstow and everybody, just the best crew you could ever possibly want. I could talk about each of them in name, but I'm being very brief. But there's just one person I want to say, which is because he's retiring today, and it's Paul Arditi. Many of us in this room have worked with Paul over the years. He's not just one of the greatest sound designers in the world, but he has redefined how we understand sound through his work at running the departments at the Royal Court and more particularly at the National Theatre. So Paul, we just, on behalf of us all, we wish you all the very best in your next great adventure. So congratulations. I know. Now, on to writers. Jack Thorne. We need to thank Jack Thorne, who came up with a brilliant story, and Kate Treefry, our writer, who we love more than the world, who's flown all the way here from Los Angeles. So to give the final word, here's the great and the wonderful Kate Treefry. Kate.
Hi, this is Psychotic. I'm from LA, I do TV. I just want to thank the theater community for welcoming the Stranger Things mythology in. I want to thank the Duffer Brothers for taking a chance on a freak like me. I want to thank the fans for being freaks and connecting with us, and my husband, and my mother-in-law, and my parents, and my nannies, and all the nannies in the world. I want to thank you. Thank you so much.
The award for Best Family Show is next. And to present it, the Olivier Award-winning founders of Mischief, who brought us The Play That Goes Wrong, the longest-running comedy in London. 10 years and counting, yes! I feel that needs a round of applause. 10 years. Currently appearing in The Mind Mangler at the Apollo, it's Henry Lewis and Jonathan Sayer.
Thank you so much. How wonderful it is to be here tonight presenting the Olivier for the Best Family Show. As a relatively new dad, I cannot overstate how magical it is to be able to take your child to the theatre for the first time. That's an experience I've just had, and how amazing it is to all go to the theatre as a family.
Huge congratulations to all the shows in this category. The nominees are...
Best Family Show. Bluey's Big Play at South Bank Centre's Royal Festival Hall. Dinosaur World Live at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. The House with Chicken Legs at South Bank Centre's Queen Elizabeth Hall. The Smeds and the Smooths at the Lyric Theatre.
And the winner of the Olivier is Dinosaur World Live.
My watch thinks I'm running. I just want to say thank you so much to our brilliant producers, Nick Brooke, Ollie Royds, Philip Knoll, the wonderful team at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre, which is the most wonderful place to make work in this country. Max Humphreys here, who runs our amazing puppet workshop with Charlie and Chuck and the amazing team there. The wonderful Laura Cubitt, who is the most amazing collaborator that you could ever imagine. Our brilliant associate director, Emma Brunton. And the biggest thank you to our two companies of Dinosaur World Live who are currently touring. One of the teams are touring China right now. The other team are touring North America. And this is the thing. Theatre is one of our best exports in Great Britain. And we do it like better than anybody else. And family theatre is, Theatre for Families is inspiring the next generation of theatre makers and theatre goers. So take your kids to see theatre, they will love it. And especially Dinosaur World Live, which is touring from June. Thank you.
Time for our next performance now. From a stunning show returning to the West End in June, which proves that musical theatre can tackle the most difficult of subjects. Mental illness, loss, and grief are at the forefront of this story about a suburban housewife and mother living with bipolar disorder and haunted by her past. There's humour and there's energy in this production. It's both thought-provoking and utterly magical. With an unprecedented 3 nominees in tonight's performance, Casey Levy, Eleanor Worthington Cox, and Jack Wolf. Please welcome the cast cast of Next to Normal.
I miss the mountains. I miss the dizzy heights. All the manic magic days and the dark, depressing nights. I miss the mountains. I miss the highs and lows, all the climbing, all the falling, all the wild wind blows, stinging you with snow and soaking you with rain. I miss the mountains. I miss the pain. Mountains make you crazy. Here it's safe and sound. My mind is somewhere hazy. My feet are on the ground. Everything is balanced here and on an even keel. Everything is perfect. And nothing's real. Nothing's real. Super boy and the invisible girl, son of steel and daughter of air. He's a hero, a lover, a prince. She's not there. I wish I could fly and magically appear and disappear. I wish I could fly. I'd fly far away from here. Superboy and the invisible girl. He's the one you wish would appear. He's your hero, forever your son. He's not here. I am here. That's not true. You're our little pride and joy, our perfect plan. You know I love you. I love you as much as I can. I am what you want me to be, and I'm your worst fear. You'll find it in me. You know me, so show me. When I appear, it's not so clear if I'm a simple spirit or I'm flesh and blood. I'm alive, I am so alive. If you climb on my back, then we both can fly. If you try to deny me, I'll never lie. I'm alive, I'm so alive. I'm alive, yeah. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm
Oh, the voices in the West End, good Lord. Right, Outstanding Achievement in Dance is our next award, and to present it, the esteemed director of our show tonight and one of the world's most celebrated choreographers. He's worked with the best because, quite frankly, he is the best. Please welcome Mr. Anthony Van Last.
Good evening. When I was a dancer with London Contemporary Dance Theatre, we won this award. Now, many, many years later, I'm so proud to be able to give this award. And the nominees are
Outstanding Achievement in Dance. Isabella Corsi for her performance in Nina, by Whatever Means, part of Casa Pancho's ballet Black Pioneers at the Barbican Theatre. John Z. D for his artistic direction of Breaking Convention 2023, International Festival of Hip Hop Dance Theatre at Sadler's Wells. Rhiannon Faith for her community-focused concept of Lay Down Your Burdens at the Pit at Barbican.
And the award goes to Isabella Corsi.
Hi, everyone. Oh, this is happening. So happy to be here tonight. I want to say so many things. Thank you so many people. Casa Pancho, founder, Ballet Black, and artist director. Thank you, Matutuzelli November, for this masterpiece, for your creativity. Thank you to my family, my mom, my parents, Silvana, Teotonio, my brother Moises, my partner Alban, for everything through the screen to pass all the energy I need to be Nina on stage. Thank you, Nina, for looking out for me. It was amazing to be Nina on stage. What else I can say? Portraying Nina Simone marked my career and my journey. It was so powerful. Thank you to my teachers. Thank you to all the crew and the incredible dancers of Ballet Black Company. I am a ballerina and I'm living a dream tonight. Art is my passion. Thank you, and thank you, Olivier Awards.
Best New Dance Production now. And to reveal all, an extraordinary dancer and an extraordinary man. The youngest of 11 children, born into poverty in Cuba, he went on to become one of the most revered and admired ballet dancers and choreographers in the world. Now director of the Birmingham Royal Ballet, please welcome the effortlessly brilliant Mr. Carlos Acosta.
Thank you very much. Amazing to be here in this fantastic space. Thank you for the Olivier Awards for inviting me. The nominees for the Best New Dance Production are
Best New Dance Production. Broken Chord by Gregory Makoma and Tutuka Sabisi at Sadler's Wells. The Rite of Spring by Sita Patel at Sadler's Wells. La Ruta by Gabriela Carrizo, part of Netherlands Dance Theatre NDT1 at Sadler's Wells. Time Spell by Michelle Dorrance, Gillian Mayers and Tyler Peck, part of Turn It Out with Tyler Peck and Friends at Sadler's Wells.
And the Olivier Award goes to La Ruta.
Wow. Not this one.
Not this one. Good
Sorry.
code.
Okay, good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. And it's with a great honor that we receive this award on behalf of Gabriela Carrizo. I'm her assistant director, and she's the production manager,
Yeah,
the Elements.
yeah.
We would like to thank Sir Alistair Spalding from Sadler's Wells for his support and for bringing La Ruta to London here. Special thanks to Emily Molnar, Artistic Director of NDT, the talented NDT1 technical crew, which is amazing, Rafael Latini, the composer of the piece, Amber Van den Hoek, the set designer, Tom Visser, light designer, Francesca Carotti, the artistic assistant of NDT, the All Peeping Tom crew, and the incredible, but really incredible dancers of NDT1 who created this piece with Gabriela. This award is for all of you, and may we continue creating and dreaming all together. Thank you very much.
Best Musical Revival now. And to make the presentation, two actors who individually are outstanding but together are simply divine, as anyone who has seen them in the multi-Olivier Award-winning cabaret at the Kit Kat Club will tell you. Please welcome Cara Delevingne and Luke Treadaway!
Hello, everyone. Hannah, you're amazing. Thank you for tonight. What an honor it is to be here tonight to present these awards.
Having recently seen up close for the first time what a complicated creative process it is putting on a musical, a huge congratulations to everyone who has done so this year, and especially those nominated.
Here.
The nominees are
Best Musical Revival. Groundhog Day at the Old Vic. Guys and Dolls at the Bridge Theatre. Hadestown at the Lyric Theatre. Sunset Boulevard at the Savoy Theatre.
And the winner is Sunset Boulevard.
Yes! Thank you so much for this. Look, I really love this particular award because it recognizes the work of the entire Sunset Boulevard community. Don and Christopher, please come up. Please come up. We are so grateful to our authors, Andrew Lloyd Webber and the legendary Don Black and Christopher Hampton. For their generosity and open spirit, allowing us to find new ways to tell their story. And this really is for everyone backstage, on stage, in the orchestra, front of house, our producers, and all the teams that we had the honor to collaborate with. The whole experience really was an experience of great joy and love. So a huge thank you from us all.
Thank you. But this has been a dream project with a dream cast and a dream director. But personally, I'd just like to thank Andrew Lloyd Webber, not only for his fabulous music, but for my house and carpets. So Don and I wrote this 30 years ago and hardly expected such a brilliant revival as Jamie has brought to us. And it's like a kind of rejuvenation for us all. Thank you very much.
And guys, if you wouldn't mind also telling us the nominees of the next award for Outstanding Musical Contribution.
The nominees are...
Outstanding Musical Contribution. Tom Brady for musical supervision and arrangements, and Charlie Rosen for orchestrations for Guys and Dolls at the Bridge Theatre. Matt Brind for musical supervision, arrangements and orchestration for Just for One Day at the Old Vic. Steve Sidwell for orchestrations and Joe Bunker for musical direction for Operation Mincemeat at the Fortune Theatre. Alan Williams for musical supervision and musical direction for Sunset Boulevard at the Savoy Theatre.
And the winner is Alan Williams for Sunset.
It's been such an honour to work on Sunset Boulevard. Thank you to Andrew Lloyd Webber for trusting me with his incredible score, and to the rest of the Really Useful group who have been so generous and supportive. Thank you to Jamie, who is brilliant, but he's really musical, understands, values, respects, and appreciates music on a musical, which makes me able to do my best work. So thank you to Jamie. Thank you to our wonderful producers, who also respected and valued the music and looked after every single one of us from every step of the way. So thank you to them. Thank you to everybody else who contributed to making the music so special on this production. The incredible cast, who were gorgeous and brilliant and talented. The phenomenal orchestra, who we are so lucky in London. We have the best musicians in London behind us. I feel very honoured that I get to work with these people. To Adam Fisher, the sound designer, to Laurie Kirby, yes, Adam. Laurie Kirby, who is our mixer, the rest of the sound team, Stuart Andrews, our keyboard programmer, Andy Barnwell, Rich Whedon, our orchestra management, and last but by no means least, my associate, Hugh, who's up there by my side all the time. Thank you. This is for all of those people. Thank you.
Nicole, look, I know you're going to get absolutely mangled at the after party now. I know that. But if you do miss your night bus to Streatham, you can always kip on my sofa. All right? So don't worry about it. Hello, awkward. There are no doubt many reasons why we won the Second World War. That's not a normal sentence, is it? But one of the unlikelier ones is celebrated in a musical that has been hailed as a West End triumph. It is an unbelievable true story about a stolen corpse that is gloriously uplifting, hilarious, and full of eclectically brilliant songs. Have you seen it?
No.
No, neither have I. So, don't fight them on the beaches. Just sit back and enjoy Born to Lead from the cast of Operation Mincemeat!
You dreamt of being a pilot, but you never got to fly. So you dreamt of sailing the 7 seas, but never got to try. Well, let Navy lads get soaking, we'll all stay nice and dry. We shout to all the soldiers, jump, and hear them shout how high. We were made to give the orders, while lesser men take heed. For some were born to follow, but we were born to lead. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MI5! You're sure to save the nation. Nanny told me in my cot, for your father gave you courage, also ponies, and that got my centuries of breeding. I know they'll fail me not, for fortune favors bravery, and a fortune's what I've got. Oh yes, some boys go to battle, but we're a different breed, for some were born to follow, but we were born to lead. We are the masters, we are the clever men who hold the reins, for who needs guns when you've got brains. You'll see, or hereafter, and
discovered a new breed of trout. It leapt into my kayak and just briefly knocked me out. The feeling was quite magical when it slapped me on the mouth. It made the local papers, rare fish attacks Boy Scout. It's still my proudest moment, of that I have no doubt, for some were born to follow, but I was born to fight trout.
Morning, military deception. Watch out, boys, the big boss is here. Now, as we're all aware, the next Allied invasion target is Sicily. And the key to invading Sicily is not invading Sicily. Sorry, what? At least that's what Hitler is going to think. We're going to convince the Nazis that we're headed for somewhere else instead.
Misdirection.
Exactly. So we're going to win this war with a magic trick. How else do we make 100,000 German troops disappear? Sicily could turn the tide of the war, but we can't just rock up and knock upon the door. For each man we've got, they've got 10 more. We can slaughter before we even reach the shore. We need a way to reduce the danger, tip the odds in our favor. Go to great lengths to drain the strength of the Sicilian defense by misdirecting their dear dictator. Gonna make Hitler believe Sicily isn't where we're gonna be. Gonna proceed with some dishonesty. Gonna deceive, because what I wanna see is hundreds of thousands of Germans getting off from poverty. So I need your brains to figure out how we sell a fake campaign. Find me a strategy. Use a great match to tactically scatter the enemy to the roots. Then once the island is unattended, once the beaches are undefended, we send our boys in and we destroy them. That's how Sicily is apprehended. What this country needs is a genius plan. What this country needs is a genius man. But we were born to lead. Oh, promise, let's get winning. Hear my man shall set us free. Gonna win the war, champagne galore. As I click the V, I'll give it a leg tonight. Oh yes, and a Victoria Cross or three. No doubt, victory in the dictionary is a picture there will be. We are the finest minds in England. On that we are agreed. For some are born to follow. But we were born to lead.
Operation Mincemeat, I thank you. Tonight, we are celebrating all that has been brilliant from the past year, but lying in wait. Oof, there's some crackers on the way. Let's take a look.
Hey, what's up? My name is Miles Frost, and I'm currently starring as Michael Jackson in MJ the Musical. And having just arrived at the Prince Edward Theater, and with so many more Broadway transfers and brand new musicals coming to the West End this year, we are beyond excited to give you a little taste of what London has to offer.
Pack your bags, because we're going to London.
With an award-winning creative team, meet the Plastics at Mean Girls. Every night is opening night for Sheridan Smith. Musical theater extravaganza, Priscilla the Party.
The show's about true crime.
Hailed as comedy gold, Kathy and Stella solve a murder. It's the cult classic, Cruel Intentions, the 90s musical.
New York.
Funny and heartfelt, it's two strangers carry a cake across New York.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Let's go out.
New musical Why Am I So Single from the award-winning writers of Six. Vanessa Williams struts into The Devil Wears Prada.
Don't just sit there. Buy tickets or something.
So exciting to see what's coming up in the West End. And speaking of which, let's hear it again for our wonderful orchestra tonight and our musical director, Gareth Valentine. Best Theatre Choreographer now, given in honour of the great Dame Gillian Lynn, the most beautiful, beautiful woman inside and out. Every time I hear her name in this room, I just imagine her smiling. To present it, an astonishing... Sorry, go again. Oh no, the first bit was all right, Richard. Tell him. Best Theatre Choreographer now, given in honour of the great Dame Gillian Lynn, a beautiful friend of mine inside and out. And every time I hear her name in this room, I can just imagine her smiling. To present it, an astonishing double Olivier-winning performer who is also a great friend of Gilly's and has had the honour of working with her in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. He is soon to be seen in the arena tour of Les Mis, and my advice would be to beg, steal, borrow, or sell your grandmother to get a ticket. Please welcome one of our theatre greats, Mr. Michael Ball.
Thank you very much. Graceful, athletic, sensual, inspirational. All words that the incomparable Dame Gillian Lynn never once used to describe me or my attempts to replicate her peerless choreography on the many occasions that I had the joy of working with her. Like everyone who had the luck of being in her orbit, I adored her. She lived for dance. And how fitting that the Olivier Award for Best Choreography is given in her name. The nominations are
Gillian Lynn Award for Best Theatre Choreographer, Fabian Aloise for Sunset Boulevard at the Savoy Theatre, Ellen Kane and Hannah Slangolf for Dear England at the National Theatre, Olivier and Prince Edward Theatre, Arlene Phillips with James Cousins for Guys and Dolls at the Bridge Theatre, Mark Smith for The Little Big Things at Soho Place, Susan Stroman for Crazy for You at the Gillian Lynn Theatre,
and the Olivier goes to proof there is nothing like a dame, Arlene Phillips and James Cousins, Guys and Dolls.
This is hysterical. I'm now 80 and it's my first Olivier. The genius behind Guys and Dolls. He knew what he wanted. We went for a walk, Hampstead Heath, and during COVID, and he described everything he wants, and yet with that, he has let everyone involved who are so brilliant be fearlessly adventurous with his vision. So a huge thank you to Nick. Also, I have to say thank you to James Cousins, because sometimes when my knees don't work, I know what I want, and James magnificently creates it, crawling on the floor, whatever I want. And he's just brilliant. And, well, I really am totally and utterly and incredibly overwhelmed. So thank you.
Just very quickly, this means the absolute world. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who's been part of my journey to get me here now. And in particular, a huge thank you to this woman who, an absolute icon. I mean, it's an absolute joy to work with you, Arlene. Like, your energy and passion for dance is second to no one. And you are just, I couldn't ask for a better mentor or friend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, where would we be without light and sound? Funny! Funny! Get it back on, put the money in the meter, come on. Excellent. Our fantastic colleagues who work in light and sound are some of the most talented people in theatre. So let's celebrate their work as we present the White Light Award for Best Lighting Design and the D&B Audio Technic Award for Best Sound Design. To make the presentation, an Olivier Award-winning director who's soon to become artistic director at the National. And she is a woman. I thank you. Please welcome Indu Rubasinghe!
It is a real pleasure to be here, to be honouring lighting designers and sound designers. These extraordinary artists are brilliant collaborators that reveal and elevate and bring immense depth to the stories we tell. They often make many a director look a lot better. The award for Best Lighting Designer and the nominees are
White Light Award for Best Lighting Design. John Clark for Dear England at the National Theatre, Olivier and Prince Edward Theatre. John Clark for Stranger Things, The First Shadow at the Phoenix Theatre. Paulie Constable for Guys and Dolls at the Bridge Theatre. Jack Knowles for Sunset Boulevard at the Savoy Theatre.
And the winner is Jack Knowles for Sunset Boulevard.
I'm on stage with Hannah Waddingham. This is fucking incredible. Sorry. Thanks to all our that lot over there, Jamie. Thanks for having me aboard. Our cast, who are drilled to perfection because of the rubbish I made them go through. It's incredible. This is amazing. Thanks to everyone who supported my career, notably teachers, my agent Dan, everyone in this room who I've worked with, who are fantastic, lovely, smiling people at me right now. Thank you. Massive thanks to Mika Patterson. Massive thanks to Emma Rangel, our show caller. Wonderful, this is amazing. Can't wait for my champagne. See you later.
And the nominees for Best Sound Designer are
D&B Audio Technic Award for Best Sound Design. Paul Arditi for Stranger Things, The First Shadow at the Phoenix Theatre. Dan Balfour and Tom Gibbons for Dear England at the National Theatre, Olivier and Prince Edward Theatre. Adam Fisher for Sunset Boulevard at the Savoy Theatre. Gareth Fry for Macbeth at the Donmar Warehouse.
And the winner is Adam Fisher for Sunset Boulevard.
Wow, this is incredible. Yeah, what an honour, absolute honour. Thank you to all the
Sunset Boulevard team, especially Jamie, for his vision of this production. It's absolutely incredible. Making me do crazy things with people outside on streets. Probably not meant to say that. Thank you to my team, first and foremost, Kelsh, my associate, to James Melling, who made it all work, who made this work today, to the backstage team, Sam and Libby, to Laurie Kirkby, who is the most incredible mixer you could possibly imagine, to my agent, Claire, Stella, and Amy, and everyone at CVH Management, and Autograph Sound for all their support, and most importantly, to my wife, Tasha, and my 2 kids, Daisy and Lily, who put up with me doing this crazy job. Thank you. Thank you.
Every year, we take a few moments to celebrate and remember the lives of those from our theatre family who are no longer with us. Like any family, we feel their loss with great sadness, but there is also joy and love in the memories of the wonderful light and happiness they brought into the world, never to be forgotten. And please, might I kindly ask for you to save your applause until the end as a mark of our deep respect. Thank you. Here is the intermezzo from Cavalleria Rusticana. As the writer James O'Barr said, if the people we love are stolen from us, the way to have them live on is to never stop loving them. And so, to the Best Actor and Best Actress in a Supporting Role in a Musical now. And to present these awards, two ridiculously talented women, both currently starring in Sister Act at the Dominion. Please welcome Beverly Knight and Ruth Jones.
Absolutely cracking to be here tonight. All right, Hannah, what's occurring?
It is such a joy to be here on this stage in this glorious building to celebrate everything that is vital and vibrant and essential to the human spirit, telling stories through theatre. What a glorious thing it is.
And it's our honour tonight to present two awards. The first is the Best Actress in a Supporting Role in a Musical. Here are the nominees.
Best Actress in a Supporting Role in a Musical. Grace Hodgett-Young for Sunset Boulevard at the Savoy Theatre. Zoe Roberts for Operation Mincemeat at the Fortune Theatre. Amy Trigg for The Little Big Things at Soho Place. Eleanor Worthington Cox for Next to Normal at the Donmar Warehouse.
And the Olivier goes to Amy Trigg.
And you gave me my first job out of drama school. I had 2 lines on Stella. One was off camera and I had to re-record it in ADR. But I loved it. Thank you so much for this. Little Big Things means so much to me. It has changed my life in ways that I never could have imagined. And I didn't prepare a speech because I never dreamed that our little show would come to this, and it just means so much that it has. Thank you so much to everyone on the creative team, casting. Thank you to my agent Lee. Oh gosh, there are so many to name. To our producers Michael, Danica for welcoming us into Soho Place, and everyone at Soho Place. Yeah. Thank you to our cast. The cast are like family to me, and that sounds really cheesy, but they are. I got told that I would be told off if I didn't shout out Lindsay Haitley, so Lindsay Haitley. And oh gosh, thank you to my parents who are here watching tonight. Thanks for all the support, and thank you, Jordan, for holding my hand through this whole process. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm gonna go and have a hot chocolate.
Right, and to the second one. And the nominees for the Best Actor in a Supporting Role in a Musical are...
Best Actor in a Supporting Role in a Musical. Jack Malone for Operation Mincemeat at the Fortune Theatre. Cedric Neal for Guys and Dolls at the Bridge Theatre. David Thaxton for Sunset Boulevard at the Savoy Theatre. Jack Wolfe for Next to Normal at the Donmar Warehouse.
Okay. And the winner is the Olivier Award goes to Jack Malone for Operation Mincemeat.
My goodness, thank you so much to SALT and its members for this great, great honour. Big love and support go to Spitlip, to Claire, to everyone at Avalon, the entire team at the Fortune, to my wonderful agents. I wouldn't be here tonight without the steadfast support of my terrific, terrific family, my amazing partner Jasmine, and my really handsome dog Dracula. When I was 13, before I say that, I should say, I am here tonight, I am in this industry, I do this job because of the influence and impact of somebody who is no longer with us. I know a lot of people share that same sentiment. When I was 13, I won Best Actor at a drama festival in Merseyside. And my Nanny Joan leapt with such pride that she had to collect her glasses from a stranger a few seats behind her. And if my lovely, much-missed Nanny Joan was here tonight, I think we would have to peel her off of the ceiling. Nanny Joan, this award is totally and unequivocally for you. Thank you so much.
You see, that's the power of Nanny Joan. 3 more awards to go. We are that close to a lovely beverage, people. So, Best Actor and Actress in a Musical. Ooh. To make the presentations, another delectable pairing. She will no doubt set the stage alight when she appears in the upcoming revival of Kiss Me Kate at the Barbican, and he is an enormous star from film, television, and theatre, and someone who just happens to have won the Best Actor in a Musical, Olivier himself. Please welcome Georgina Honora, who I saw recently in Hamilton, and I can't quite believe it was the same person playing Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. She is an absolute star, that girl. And the fabulous and always brilliant Adrian Lester.
Slippy! It's such an honour to be here. If little G from Luton could see herself here, she'd do a literal backflip. And I'm here with Adrian Lester.
And I will not be doing a backflip. It's an honour to be here with such brilliant guests, and you all look amazing, and celebrating something that's so important. The nominees for Best Actor in a Musical are...
Best Actor in a Musical. David Cumming for Operation Mincemeat at the Fortune Theatre. Tom Francis for Sunset Boulevard at the Savoy Theatre. Daniel Mays for Guys and Dolls at the Bridge Theatre. Charlie Stemp for Crazy for You at the Gillian Lynn Theatre.
And the Olivier Award goes to... Tom Francis!
to keep this brief because I don't want to upset Hannah Waddingham. I need to thank the creative team for Sunset Boulevard, just for trusting me to execute your vision every single night. I need to thank Andrew and Don and Christopher for writing the show. Then every single person who made this happen. There's so many people. The cast. Thank you. Every single person who worked at the Savoy. What a wonderful theatre. Honestly, your backstage crew and the front of house staff there, unbelievable. I want to say thank you to the security who've made me feel safe every night. Thank you, Danny, for making that happen. And then finally, my team who are here tonight, thank you very much. And honestly, the biggest love to my mum and dad somewhere in this huge arena. But I love you so much. I love you. Thank you very much. Bye.
And the nominees are...
Best Actress in a Musical. Natasha Hodgson for Operation Mincemeat at the 14 Theatre. Casey Levy for Next to Normal at the Donmar Warehouse. Nicole Scherzinger for Sunset Boulevard at the Savoy Theatre. Marisha Wallace for Guys and Dolls at the Bridge Theatre.
And the Olivier Award goes to Nicole Scherzinger for Sunset Boulevard.
First of all, I'd like to thank God for saving me from that trip right there. But honestly, I'd like to thank God because without Him, I am nothing. I want to thank you, all of you, the London theater community, for wrapping your arms and legs around me like a spider monkey and embracing me as one of your own. Oh my gosh, I want to thank my families back in Hawaii. My mom, she is the reason I am. She is the reason that Norma is the warrior that she is. My dad, my sister Keala, my fiance, for being my biggest cheerleader. I want to thank Andrew Lloyd Webber, my dear friend and mentor, for writing this masterpiece alongside Don Black and Christopher Hampton. Thank you so much for writing music and lyrics that I can sink my teeth and my soul into like this every night. This is something Hannah would do. But you go like real. And that's how we do it. That's how we do. Oh my gosh, focus, Nicole. I want to thank, oh my gosh, the producers, the Sunset cast, creative team. I love you all so much every night. It was an honor to do live theater with you, but not only just live theater, but theater that was alive. Tom Francis, you accepted your award, but you're going to hear this later. It was a game-changing performance. As a little girl from Hawaii and then growing up in Kentucky, coming from really humble beginnings, I always wanted to be a singer and do musicals. And I dreamed of so many roles that I wanted to do. And honestly, this role, Norma Desmond, was not one of those roles. I was like, Jamie, what are you thinking? But God works in mysterious ways, because it's honestly one of the ballsiest and bravest things I've ever done, and I have the incomparable director, Jamie Lloyd, to thank for that. Jamie, you saw me for me, and you saw me like no one else has ever been able to see me. And you took musical theater and you turned it into an art installation, and you created a space that championed us to be able to tell a raw and honest, truthful story night after night. And I cannot wait to come for Blood on Broadway with you and the rest of the team. Yeah, and you gave us new ways to dream. Here's to us continuing to give the world new ways to dream. Thank you.
And so we have made it to the final award of the night. Well done, campers. It is, of course, the Mastercard Best New Musical. And to present it, a great pal of mine, who you'll have recently seen in The Addams Family, where she gave us a magnificently monstrous Morticia, and with her, a genuine national treasure. This country just wouldn't be the same without him, and he can now add Saltburn to his roster of iconic roles. I couldn't be more pleased to welcome to the stage the glorious and irreplaceable Michelle Visage and Richard E. Grant.
Well, Richard, as actors, they didn't write us any lines tonight.
No, it's come to that stage in our careers.
No lines.
No lines. You don't have any on your face either.
Oh, go on then. And the nominees are?
Mastercard Best New Musical, The Little Big Things at Soho Place, Next to Normal at the Donmar Warehouse, Operation Mincemeat at the Fortune Theatre, A Strange Loop at the Barbican Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to... Operation
Mincemeat!
This is stupid. What's going on? This is ridiculous. Honestly, we are absolutely over the moon, as you can probably tell. Operation Mincemeat is the true story of a small, ridiculous team of people who believed that together they could achieve something amazing. And so we dedicate this to our own team of ridiculous, wonderful people, everybody who works on this show, our cast, our crew, our creatives, our producers. You are the reason we're here today, and we love you for that. Also to John, our amazing, fearless leader. There you are. Your blinding foresight is the reason that we are here tonight. This show was forged on the Fringe, and we just really hope that the success that it's having... Yes, the Fringe! we just really hope that the success of this show just kind of proves that if you invest in potential, then incredible things can happen. There's a new wave of British grassroots musical theatre that is happening right now, and we are so made up to be part of that. Finally, thank you to the Arts Council, to the Lowry, to the New Diorama, and to our army of supporters who got us all the way to the West End. Thank you so much. We love you. This is ridiculous.
Okay, it's live. It's good.
Okay, everyone, gather round in close. That's it. Tight huddle. This is a big moment, the final crucial minutes. We can get through this. We're a team. Wow. Stepping out in front of a home crowd onto some of the world's greatest stages to perform, to represent something, you know? All the world's a stage, etc., etc. And it's men and women merely players. Yeah, nice. But there is one stage when you play that national stage for the national side. Well, to me, it's like home. It's like it's coming home, yeah? 60 years of work, of making memories for fans somewhere. And you can't please everybody all of the time. Believe me. But it's like getting a cat for your country. And that's why we have these legacy numbers now for England. Every new player gets their number. You are the 1,900 and whatever, to put on that shirt, to play the national game. And it's the same for the National Theatre. Papa Rasiadu, 8,999, going all the way back to Judi Dench. And it's not just actors, designers, directors, stage managers like Jane Suffling. 1,402, yeah? And our outgoing captain, Rufus Norris, 7,006. And our incoming captain, Indu Rubasingham, 6,519. And it is fed by and feeds the whole theatre culture here in the UK. Hands up, who here has played the national stage? Yeah? Yeah? Or been a part of the backroom staff in some way, or played as a part of it, or trained? Yeah, that's it, that's right. Or been a part of NT Live in any way? Hands up, yeah? Yeah? Well, good, yeah. We have a responsibility to bring up more, the next generation, because up there is someone who is number 10,000, keeping the legacy alive. A legacy that was started by number one, the first to ever play, Laurence Olivier. This is our national story, and it belongs to everyone. Here's to 60 years and 60 more!
60 years, the diamond anniversary. 60 years young. George Bernard Shaw asked, and I quote, "Do the English people want a national theatre? Of course they do not. They never want anything. Out of the ashes and rubble of war, a national curriculum, the national health, a national theatre." And so it came to pass smoothly and quickly. No, not really. Of course not really. Still another 20 years. A long and often disheartening effort, they said, by stubborn enthusiasts fighting heavy odds, led by its founding father, Laurence Olivier. To be or not to be, that is the question. And it was to be. Imagined originally as the home for only one playwright, now the home to many. Many more, with more to come, more yet to be heard of, adding chapters to our national story. The stalls, just like the terraces, a place to gather together as one. This new face by an ancient river in an old country on a small island. A place for new faces, our nation, hope of the future. 1 in 4 secondary school children watching online, and more out of the building on tour. For the next 60 years, then another 60 years, their national theatre, my national theatre, yours. Because in a theatre, when we're all together, you're never alone.
When you walk through a storm, keep your chin up high, and don't be afraid of the dark.
At the end of a storm is a golden sky, and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and long. Walk on, live hope in your heart, and you'll
Please join me in wishing the National Theatre a very happy 60th birthday. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Well, that is it. We have had the most glorious night. Congratulations to the winners, and just as much love and congratulations to all the nominees. This really is a team sport. I'd also like to thank all our presenters and every single person in every corner of this building. See you all again soon, and good night.